Thank you, President Miller. Tonight marks a critical milestone in our facilities master planning process that began over a year ago. In addition to engaging our community in a comprehensive review of school facility needs district-wide, we took a strategic look at the district's existing property assets to explore how they could be better utilized to serve our community and our students. Earlier this month, the board took action to move a majority of our district office functions to the Hacienda Business Park in order to pave the way for the sale of a portion of the existing Burnell property for development of a potential affordable housing project. It's my hope that this will provide opportunities for families who work in Pleasanton to also live in Pleasanton, specifically creating opportunities for our world-class educators and staff. Proceeds from the potential future sale could be used to address additional school facility improvements as well. We are grateful to the city for honoring our request to remove the portion of the Donlin Field from their housing element plan. We heard from the community and intend to work with the city towards a potential shared use field at that location that maximizes the use of that resource for families and students. I believe all of this is a step in the right direction for our students and for the Pleasanton community. However, there's much more work to be done, which brings me to the vital discussion that we're about to have this evening. Even with savings from Measure I-1 put towards additional facilities projects and leveraging our property assets, the facilities master plan identified significant needs beyond that remain across the district. While we have experienced an uncomfortable decline in enrollment since 2019, the state's direction to expand transitional kindergarten eligibility will create a need for additional appropriate classroom spaces for these new students and their teachers over the course of the next 4 years. You will find those new spaces identified in the facilities master plan as well as in our bond project list. If the pandemic taught us anything, it's that students learn differently and in a diverse set of environments. In some ways, more importantly, as those spaces that host activities that anchor students to their schools and keep them engaged. Those spaces often include play fields, gyms, and performing arts stages that sometimes are not thought about as classrooms. Ask any music teacher, any coach, they'll tell you where their classroom spaces are. And you ask them here in Pleasanton, they may share with you how poor some of those classroom facilities are. It's our shared responsibility as educators and members of a community of character to ensure ongoing access to those innovative learning spaces over time. I look forward to discussing tonight how we might live up to that responsibility together. If we believe that Pleasanton students will go on to make a better world, then we need to provide them with the learning environments that inspire them to fulfill that promise. That's true whether the child is your own, a member of one of your neighbors' families, or a resident who recently joined the community. We have obligations to each one of those groups to do right by their students. That's my comment.